Dana J. Turner owns an insurance company based in Santa Clarita and has thousands of clients from Southern California to Sacramento. Dana has a unique perspective. While she's an insurance agent offering health care plans, she's also a patient. Dana has a benign brain tumor and says Obamacare actually gave her a better health care plan. So Dana sees the benefits and the negatives. As an insurance agent, she deals with overwhelming challenges and the toll Obamacare is taking on insurance companies, doctors, the middle class, and small businesses. Though as a patient living with a brain tumor, she sees some benefits.
When Obamacare got passed, I was able to transfer to an individual policy because now the pre-existing condition was null and void and we didn't have to worry about it. So it saved me about $1,500 a month just for my family to go on an individual policy as opposed to a group policy for my family and my secretary.
Good news that it's helped you and your physical condition. Consequently, though, how has it hurt the insurance industry and your business?
The complexity of the Obamacare law, which was over 1,000 pages long, it completely diminished broker commissions. It takes me, sometimes weeks and months to take care of one person as opposed to just signing them up and being done with it.
Generally speaking then, how much money is your industry losing?
Tremendously. We're suffering very, very much. I mean, I have friends who have literally had to leave the business. What has happened is because the insurance companies have less money to spend on administration fees, we get paid a lot less. So for each policy that we sell, we make about 50% less and sometimes even 60 and 70% less depending upon the insurance plan that we sell, and it's just almost impossible to survive.
Having said that, should Obamacare be repealed and replaced, or can it just be fixed?
It just needs a good number of tweaks. I do not think it should be repealed. I think that the basis of the law is an excellent premise. There are certain things that could happen that the insurance companies would have to negotiate. For example, the provider networks that people go to right now. Remember when they said you can keep your doctor? Well, that kind of went out the window. It was because of the insurance companies had less money to spend to pay each provider. So each provider now gets paid so much less that they've just narrowed the networks, the provider networks, so that people do not have access to as many doctors as they would like. So one of the problems that I hear every single day is, what do I do? My doctor's not in the network. I've been going to him for 20, 25 years. And it's really, really a problem.
What are some of the other challenges you folks are facing because of Obamacare?
Well, the prices have gotten way, way too high. Basically, all of these extra benefits that were put in, all the free mammograms, the free preventive, all the extra taxes that have been put onto it, it's making it unaffordable for a lot of people. And it's a problem because it used to be that we had very, very inexpensive poor man plans and very, very Cadillac rich plans. And now we have a very narrower spectrum of exactly what plans we can offer. And a lot of times that just doesn't fit everybody. And I have issues explaining to people how complex it is. They don't understand why there's only a certain time period that they can buy the insurance. If they don't buy it during open enrollment, they can't get anything. And that puts a lot of people in a really bad position. People still call me in June or July and say, I need insurance now, how come I can't get it? When somebody unfortunately lapses their insurance, and this happens every day of my life, they can't get anything again till open enrollment. And mistakes happen, people go on vacation, they forget to pay their bills, and they literally are stuck for the rest of the year paying a penalty, which Obamacare inputs on the policy. If they don't have anything for 3 months or more, they have to pay a 2.5% penalty.
The California State Exchange for Obamacare is called Covered California. Why does Covered California have so many problems?
It's an income-based project. So if you're between 138% and 400% of federal poverty level, you are eligible for a subsidy within Covered California. But if you're not in that realm, then it's much more expensive for you because you have a lot more taxes that are thrown on. Like all the people who go direct are paying more money than they were before.
kind of sounds like what you're saying is that with Obamacare, certainly the poorest of the poor get health insurance. However, the middle class, even the middle upper class, gets hurt.
Right. That's because the middle and upper class are paying the premiums for the poor people. That's been a big problem. Now, when it comes to small groups, if you're offered insurance through your employer, you are not allowed to go into Covered California and get a subsidy. So that puts a lot of people in a really bad situation, because if it's costing them too much from their employer, they can't go into Covered California and get any kind of help. So they have to go on the direct marketplace. And typically the direct marketplace is really good insurance, but it's very expensive.
In a perfect world, what kind of health care should the United States have?
That's a really tough question. I think I would like to see a hybrid of a single payer system and a private system.
One word, Rick and Elizabeth, though: complicated. I mean, this is a complicated issue.